Hello, so today I'm going to take you through how to add a new deduction in your payroll in the HR and Payroll tab. So first of all, you'll have to go to the deduction section. And once you do, you will be redirected to this screen in which there is two sections to the area. One is the search area where you can search for the specific deduction that you have done for an employee, either by entering their deduction name, like the description that you've provided for the deduction, or the deduction number, which is the serial number that is automatically allocated for the deduction that you have inputted in the system. Third, either to the status, and fourth, either to the period. Now, at the bottom is also the data area. So for this section, in the data area, this area shows and lists all the deductions that you have entered in the system previously for various employees in your organization. So now I'm going to show you how to add a new deduction under your payroll tab for an employee. So let's click on Add New. Once you click on Add New, you'll be directed to another screen that you have to enter certain types of information into. So first is the deduction name. So let's say late arrival to work. Then the period can be the 2nd, like February 2020, and the HR person. So you could choose the name of your employee here. So if you have more than an employee, then their names will start appearing here, and you can specify which employee you are wanting to deduct from. So let's say John, the deduction type, deduction from the monthly salary. And then the amount, so let's say 100, and notes will be deduction from, like we will give a description as to the deduction that we want to do and the reasoning behind it as we're entering it in the system. So we could say deduction from monthly salary due to continuous late arrival to work without curves. So once you've given the description and you've ensured that all the information entered is correct, then you can proceed to click on Add New. Once you do that, the record will be added, and it's not finalized yet unless and until you click on the Finalize Save button. Now, with the description that you've just entered, you have two options. You can delete this description and record, or you can modify it by clicking on the Edit. But if you're sure about all the information that you've entered, then you can proceed to click on Save. Once you click on Save, the deduction will be added to the data area. As you can see, this is our first record and it has been added. And then we have a few options that we can use with regards to this record. One is the post option, which is if you want to make this record permanent and you want to add it in the system records permanently, you'll click on the post option. However, once you click on this option, you cannot edit the record as it is already posted. Now, but prior to the posting, you're able to edit, which by clicking on this button, you will be redirected to the same screen that we were just in, and you could edit or modify any information there. Then either you can show or preview the information. So once, let's say I click on this button, I'm able to see the same screen that I was just in, but I'm not able to edit anything, as you can see. And then the fourth button is a delete button. So let's say if I want to delete this record from my data area, then I could easily do that by clicking on the delete button. And lastly, the audited info, which basically allows you to have an idea as to who has added this record in the system, or if it was modified by anyone in this from the users that have access to the system. Their username will appear, and the time and date as to when they did the update or modification will be appearing here as well. So this is how you can navigate and add a deduction within a payroll of an employee in your 10x system. Thank you.